Welcome. This is Manav Rungta from the Helping Others Smile Foundation. Today I am here to teach you about the Photos app and how to use the Photos app on the iPhone and iPad, operating on the iOS software. The Photos app, it has a white background with a multicolor flower on it. For me, it is on the top row, the middle icon that says Photos. By tapping that, it'll move from the home screen into the Photos app to open it. So tapping on that brings me up to the main Photos screen, which is the Moments section. There are 4 total sections in the Photos app that you can see on the bottom row. There's the Photos, Memories, Shared, and Albums. So this is the Photos section. Photos section shows all the different times and moments that you've created with your different photos, ranging from different time, date, or place. So there's a few options here. The first one is Select on the top right hand corner, which allows you to select different photos in order to delete them or share them or add them to a different album just by tapping on them. The next option is Search. This search is available on any different page, on any different category that you're in. You can usually search for it using a date or a location that you've taken a photo. So I can look for any photos I'd taken at home by typing in home, and it will show me any photos I'd taken at home. I can do the same with a location, such as Houston. It'll show me the different photos I've taken in Houston. I can also do the same with a time, or a date. I can type in April, and these are all the photos taken in April. The next option is on the top left-hand corner, which is Collections. It says Collection. That's the back button. So that makes the view of all the different photos more general. So by tapping that, it now takes it into a more general place of the places I'd taken the photos, such as Houston and Bel Air, Texas Capitol, or San Marcos. Now, as you see, that same back button now says Years to make it even more general. By tapping that, it shows the different years I'd taken photos, 2015, 16, 17, and 18. Now to go back into the more specific view that we were in earlier, just tap in a different area. And now this brings you into the Collections. Tapping in a different area again, a specific area, will take me into the Moments, which is the most specific area you can get to. Now you can tap on a photo to bring up that photo in a larger view. And there are different options in this photo as well. There's a bottom dock, which shows all the different photos that you have that are next to this photo or before this photo or after. Just by swiping on the dock, you can view all the different photos. The top also has different options. So the top middle shows the time it was taken and the date it was taken, which is today at 9:35 p.m. Now there's on the top right, there's 4 different options. There's the heart, which adds it to favorites in the album of favorites. Just by tapping it, the heart now turns blue, meaning that it is in your favorites album. The next option is a square with an arrow on it. That is the share button. So tapping that brings up different options to share this photo. It shows 3 different rows, and this share is the same in any different photo or document that you're trying to share. So the top is AirDrop. It says tap to share with AirDrop. That is a wireless way of sharing different photos. The second row on the dock shows different apps that you can use, such as messaging, email, iCloud photo sharing, notes, iBooks, Facebook, Messenger, Kindle, Classroom, Google Drive, and more. So these are different apps you can share or upload photos to. The last is the generic photos share options, just copy, add to a slideshow, AirPlay onto a different device, adding to an album, making a wallpaper, hiding it, duplicating it, saving it to files, making it someone's contact profile picture, printing it, and more. Now by pressing cancel on the top right corner, it'll take you back to the view of the photo. The third option is the trash or delete. So by tapping that, you can delete the photo from your library. And the last option is edit. So this is to do any minor adjustments to the photo. You can do this, there's different things you can do. The first one is enhancement, which is shown on the right side, the first option on the right side. By tapping that, it'll brighten up the photo a little bit automatically based on what the device thinks is necessary for the photo. The second one is red eye selection. So many times when you take a photo, you get red eyes on different people. So you can use that to tap on each red eye to remove that. But this photo has no people in it, so there's no red eye. The third option is crop. So I can crop or rotate this picture just by tapping that. I can make this smaller or larger. I can also rotate it by seeing this little dial of different degrees. The fourth option is now filters. So if I want to put different filters on it, such as making it vivid warm, vivid cool, black and white, or back to the original. The fifth option is adjusting the light or the color. So I can make it a little lighter or darker. I can adjust how black and white it is by tapping color. So I can make it darker or I can make it black and white. And I can also change how black and white I want it, if I want it more white or if I want it more black. The last option is something known as markup. It's 3 little dots with a circle, and I can tap markup. This is if I want to draw on a photo, draw or circle or highlight. So these are different options on the bottom with a pen, a highlighter, a pencil, and eraser. Also the different colors as well. So I'd like to choose red. Let's say I want to write flower. So I can use my finger to write flower on it as a label. The middle option that you see with the dotted lines is lasso. So I can move any letter or any contact pictures there that I have to a different area by just circling it. So that's going to combine the E and the R and allow me to move that anywhere I'd like and drop it. I can also move it back and just tap done when I'm finished. Once you're finished with your edits, you can press done in the top right hand corner or cancel on the bottom right hand corner if you don't want to save these edits. Now the last option is on the top left hand corner, which is to go back into your moments section of your photos. Now on the bottom dock you can see the second option is memories. Memories is a section that Apple has created for all the different photos. So you can automatically have access to different videos that have been created with different photos you take in a certain area. So best of last month. So anything that I have taken in May and parts of June are saved in this video that is created for me. So by tapping play, it'll create that movie and go ahead and play it for me with all the different photos that I have. I can also edit this by choosing different kind of music, making it shorter or longer, and edit the way I want this, the fonts and the music to be. And I can go ahead and save that if I would like to. The third option is shared. These are different videos or photos that people have shared with you through iCloud photo sharing. So that is only enabled if one has iCloud photo sharing enabled and has a friend who had shared different photos or videos with them. The fourth option is albums. This is a combined area of the different photos that you have. So there's different albums that I have. The all photos, which is all of my photos combined. My favorites, which I talked about with the hearts. So since I had pressed the blue heart on this photo, this has been saved in my favorites album. The people, places, videos, selfies, live photos, anything I've taken in portrait mode, which is a different effect on the photo. Panorama, which is a longer photo. A time lapse, which is a fast video. A slow motion video. Burst photos, screenshots, anything that's animated, or anything that I've recently deleted. I also have my own albums down here through WhatsApp, Snapchat, DJI, which is a different app, and other things that I've created myself. So to add a new album, there's one new option on the top left hand corner for me to create my new album. So I can type in a name, save it, and it lets me add different photos that I'd like to it. So just by tapping those photos I can add them and press done on the top right hand corner to save. And now that has created a new album. that I can sit there and view as well. So this is a brief introduction and overview of the Photos app on iPad and iPhone on the iOS software. Thank you.